What happened when you confronted your horrible in-laws? I married Lena 6 years ago, and things were good, really good. We had our ups and downs like everyone else, but we worked through them. And our daughter Emma was born, and everything changed overnight. Lena's parents, Greg and Paula, started showing up unannounced. At first, I thought they were just excited grandparents, but it got weird fast. Tried changing Emma's name on the birth certificate without telling us. Said Emma sounded too plain and wanted something fancier. The hospital caught it, thank God. Then they started feeding Emma foods we specifically said no to. She had a sensitivity to dairy, and we were being careful. Didn't matter to them. Paula would sneak her yogurt and cheese while babysitting, then act confused when Emma got sick. Oh, a little dairy never hurt anyone, she'd say with this fake, innocent smile. Lane never said anything. Every time I'd bring it up, she'd get this look on her face like a scared kid and change the subject. Her parents would walk all over us, and she'd just take it. I tried to be patient because I knew her childhood was rough, but it was getting out of hand. One Tuesday, I left work early because I had a headache. Walked into our house and heard Paula's voice upstairs in the nursery. I hid it up and froze in the doorway. She had Emma in her lap with scissors in her hand, cutting our daughter's hair. Chunks of blonde curls were falling onto the floor. "You're going to look like a real girl now," Paula was saying loudly. "Not like your father's tomboy experiment." My blood went cold. Emma had a skin condition where even tiny cuts could get infected easily. Our pediatrician said absolutely no haircuts until she cleared it. We told Paula this at least 5 times. I walked in and said, "What are you doing?" Paula didn't even flinch, making her presentable. "You two let her look like a wild animal." I took Emma from her arms. "Get out of my house." She stood up slow, smiling like this was all a joke. "Excuse me, you heard me, get out." That's when she said it. "But just a sperm donor, Devin. We're the real family she needs." I told her to leave or I'd call the cops. She laughed and left, but not before saying she'd be back tomorrow. When Lena got home, I told her everything. She completely broke down, started sobbing so hard she couldn't breathe. Through the tears, she admitted her parents had always treated her like she wasn't a real person, just someone who existed to get married, have babies, and do what they said. She was terrified to stand up to them. I told her we were done being scared. We set up a dinner at our place with her parents, told them we needed to talk. It started calm. I laid everything out. Name change attempt, the dairy, the haircut, ignoring medical advice, disrespecting our boundaries as parents, all of it. Greg leaned back in his chair and laughed. Actually laughed. "You should be grateful we care enough to get involved." Paula nodded. "Most grandparents wouldn't bother." Then Greg said something that made my stomach drop. "We've already talked to a lawyer. Drew up emergency custody paperwork in case Lena has another breakdown like she did in college." Lena went white. I didn't even know about any breakdown. I stood up, pulled a flash drive from my pocket, and plugged it into the TV. Play, it was footage from the nanny cam in Emma's room. Clear video of Paula cutting Emma's hair while insulting me. Clear audio of every nasty comment, every boundary crossed. They both went silent, faces pale. "I said, if you come within 100 feet of this house again, I'm filing charges. We've already talked to a lawyer about a restraining order. You're done." Lena stood up next to me, shaking but standing. "You don't get to control me anymore." Her voice cracked, but she didn't sit down. "Greg started to argue, but I opened the door. Leave." They left. We changed the locks that night, blocked every number. If you want, I can also turn this story into a high-tension, dramatic script for a YouTube or TikTok voiceover, emphasizing suspense and confrontation. It would make it really gripping for viewers.